Hello friends, and also hello enemies. Today we're looking at something a little bit unusual. I got this a while ago and I've had it just kind of sitting around because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it or not, but then I thought, nah, why not? Beetlejuice the cartoon is a fond childhood memory of mine, and I think it would be cool to have the figure just kind of hanging out around the house. So I am not familiar with Best Action. BST. AXN. I don't think I've opened up a Best Action before, and apparently this was going to be one of an entire Beetlejuice cartoon line that they did, but apparently they dropped it after making Beetlejuice. Like, there was a Lydia render, but I guess all this happened during COVID, and that time was a bit of a mess for everyone in the world, but also for companies. Supply chains got disrupted, and I think they just dropped the rest of this line. We only ever got Beetlejuice, which is a shame because I would love a Lydia to go with him, but maybe one day. Very simple packaging. You can see the man on the front. We've got a depiction of his cartoon form. On the back you get a photo of the figure, ostensibly, a little bio, and then the things that he comes with. So it's hard to see in the front, but he does not come with this little sandworm. He comes with the tap dancing spider. You can see her kind of behind this graphic. So this is false. The tap dancing spider was actually supposed to be an accessory that was going to come with Lydia. So I think that they just got Beetlejuice done, they got the spider done, and then things just kind of fell apart, and so they packaged her in with him. But I'm not complaining, because I would much rather have the spider than a sandworm. She's kind of a big part of the opening. I forget her name, but I remember in the opening song of the Beetlejuice cartoon, she's dancing away. So I don't know if anyone else had this experience, but the Beetlejuice movie was kind of a little bit before my time. So I was watching the cartoon well before I ever saw the movie. You get a cool backing. If you want to keep that, that's cool. You could have it as like a diorama piece for him. So anyway, when I finally saw the movie, I was like maybe 12 or 13. I went in thinking that it would be like the cartoon. I thought that Beetlejuice and Lydia were best friends going on supernatural hijinks together, and imagine my shock when that couldn't be further from the truth. I was so up in arms. I was like, they're not friends at all. In fact, they were the opposite of friends. I like the Beetlejuice movie all right, but I would not say that it's one of my favorites. So I don't hate the Beetlejuice movie, but I don't care for it, and I think that's entirely because I came in with the cartoon mindset. I would have much rather have seen a buddy comedy between Beetlejuice and Lydia. I don't know if anyone else had that experience, or if it was just me. You get this, which might be a sticker of some sort. Put that on something. Here is the tap dancing spider. So I don't recall how much this cost to buy when we got it. I think it was pretty cheap. I looked online now and I saw it on Amazon for like $30-something. I think that's too much. I mean, no shade against Best Action. I don't know anything about them. I don't have any of their other figures, so I don't know what their deal is, but this toy is obviously on the cheaper side. It's not a disappointment because I knew that going in, but just to be aware. I mean, it's decent, but it's nothing to write home about. It's like Playmates quality. The first thing I notice is that his skin tone is off. He is pink, but he's supposed to be more like a purple gray. So the pink really throws me off. And just as far as paint goes, there's a lot of issues. Once again, I was pretty much expecting that. I was not expecting this to be a high-end figure. I'm just here to give you the facts. And also my opinion, which is different from a fact most of the time. His head is very static. It does not want to move much. Not much articulation there. He does have a butterfly joint, though, in the form of just a big ball attached to his shoulder that plugs in there. It's a very boxy sculpt, but that makes sense for something from the cartoon. And you get a bicep swivel. That's pretty well hidden. Double elbow. Looks a little awkward, but many double elbows do. At first I thought the wrist was just swivel, but you do get a hinge on there. The more I move this torso joint, the more like flakes of paint come from deep within his body. Ooh, his legs do not do much either. You've got a twist at the thigh. Double knee. Beautiful heels. I guess it's been a while since I've watched the cartoon, so I didn't recall that he wore heels, but they're a good look. So yeah, super, super basic articulation when it comes to this thing. More than I would say a Playmates figure usually has, but then again, I haven't messed around with a standard Playmates figure in a while. I've just been getting the baby turtles from Ninja Turtles, so. I will say the gloss on his eyes is really nicely applied, and the head sculpt isn't bad. I think the hair could stand to be a little bit more detailed, and I kind of wish his tie was a different piece, like it was a 3D piece, not just sculpted onto the body, but that would cost more money. You get this really cute top hat. It's got a space sculpted in that will fit this tuft of hair. In theory, it's still pretty wobbly on there though. He also comes with a cane, very simple. He comes with this potion. I'm not sure what that's about. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've watched the show, so I can't recall what this would be for. He comes with a tiny little green bug, just completely cast in green, no paint on that. He'll also come with extra hands. We get 2 extra relaxed hands. And then a little hand for him to squish the bug in, because I guess he's going to eat it. Was that a thing? I don't remember. Did he eat bugs? I mean, he does, right? Anyway. When in doubt, pinky out. We have the tap dancing spider. We got more stray paint on her, especially in the eyes, a little bit on the top hat. She looks so dapper though. I love her little bow tie. She gets a little bit of articulation. She gets some head movement, more than Beetlejuice did. She moves her torso, and these limbs on her chest, thorax, move as well. So yeah, she's a cool character design. I like her. I am glad that she came with him instead of the sandworm, because the sandworm is, I don't recall him being a character, but she is a character in the show. So I'm going to show him with a few other toys that I have just laying around near me, just to show scale. First off is last week's review. We've got the Mythic Legion's Varg. They actually fit in really well together, aside from the obvious stylistic shift. Here is Mezco's Doc Nocturnal, with alternate head. I think they would square off. Here is Hasbro Marvel Legends Nightcrawler. Actually, I think Beetlejuice and the Spider fit in with a lot of these lines, which is strange, but maybe also makes sense. I don't know. And here they are with a pit droid, because I had one near me, and I believe in pit droid supremacy. So yeah, it's a cute little set, not worth $30, but if you are a fan of the cartoon and you can find these for cheap, then why not? The Spider especially is really fun. I love her. I think she'd be just a good WTF piece to have in the background of photos or just like on your desk or something. She's very cute. So that is it for me today. Likes and subscribes are very much appreciated. Comments are more than welcome, and I will see you guys on the next one.